We've aired this story in the past, but with Memorial Day just ahead, we thought we'd bring back this feature about a place that's been called the most patriotic coffee shop in the country.
Look for the Star-Spangled Banner waving over Main Street and you have arrived at the Saturday morning go-to place for every veteran within driving distance. Starting at 9 a.m., the volunteer band is tuning up for a friendly jam session. And the volunteer baristas have the coffee flowing.
That pot holds 100 gallons, and I'll probably empty it before the day's over.
The coffee here is much better than military issue, but this gathering place has become known among vets for much more than the hot drinks.
The coffee shop and the people that I met and everything changed my life. And to this day, I give every day. I'm here every day I can get here.
And the coffee shop, to me, represents a place of healing.
Well, you get to talk to people that know what your feelings are and what's going on.
I heard one guy had gone over to the VA in Salisbury, and somebody over there told him to come over here. He was having a hard time dealing with, life in general, and he said the best thing they told him was to come over and get a cup of coffee.
This is where he got his medicine.
He come over and got his medicine here. He got some coffee.
I'm 88 years old, okay? So I've been around a while. I've never seen a place in this world that I've been that is as friendly as there is in Mooresville. I swear, this is absolutely outstanding.
The coffee shop came into existence thanks to Richard Warren, a veteran himself who passed away before he ever got to see the final fruits of his labor. He created the nonprofit organization Welcomehome Vets Incorporated. It goes hand in hand with the coffee shop. This military museum at the entrance to the coffee lounge is loaded with donated materials from many of Richard's friends, acquaintances, and from others around the community. Lynn King recently volunteered his time to help design and build the exhibition room.
But that's not important. The most important thing were the volunteers. I had about 8 to 12 men every day for 7 weeks, and we did this place over.
The exhibits cover everything from the Revolutionary War to the World Wars and every era leading up to the present day. There is no charge for admission, but any extra dollars from coffee sales or donations goes into helping veterans and even others in any way possible.
This is for the community. We cater specifically to the veterans within the community, but everyone is welcome because there are people walking around in mainstream society that have demons, and we will welcome them here and help them in any way we can.
There are some fascinating people here. Within this room, I met no fewer than 5 World War II veterans. Rod McFarquhar survived the Normandy invasion, only to run into a German decapitating wire a few days later in Belgium. He survived it, but spent the rest of the war recuperating. And on the day of this interview, Len McCutcheon was celebrating the 72nd anniversary of his first day in the infantry. But the best stories might be the friendly ribbing they give to one another.
We had a joke came through the other day about giving the following order: secure the building. What would happen? The Navy would lock it and turn out the lights. The Army would establish a perimeter and kill anyone who came inside. The Marines would blow it to smithereens and clear it out and leave it a hope. The Air Force, on the other hand, would rent it for 6 months and take with an option to buy. So this is the way we go at it.
You get coffee, culture, and as much or as little conversation as you want on Saturday mornings at Richard's Coffee Shop in Mooresville. I'm Rick Sullivan for North Carolina Weekend.
Richard's Coffee Shop and the Living Military Museum is at 1605 North Main Street in Mooresville. It's open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Remember, vets get free coffee on Thursdays and there's bluegrass on Saturdays. For more information, give them a call at 704-663-0488 or go online to welcomehomeveteran.org.
Why what? Why what? Lisa! Go ahead, take the, pass them down. Please, guys. see the noodles.
Oh, look at this. Who wants to play?
Can I make a recommendation?
Noodles, look at. Game, Buggy.
Did you know I was coming?
Yes.
Yeah, you knew?
Mama told us.
No, I didn't.
Why are you crying? I told you I'd be back for your birthday. I miss you guys.
You okay, baby?
I miss you guys.
She's happy.
No, Daddy surprised you guys. I flew all the way from Florida. Yep, I flew all the way from Florida. I miss you guys. Yeah. You okay? Yeah. I love you, girls. I love you, Noodles. Love you, Gigi. You got them back? Yeah? You okay? Yeah? Okay. I missed you guys. Noodles is like, I didn't know you worked at IHOP.
I saw a gym bag in here.
Huh?
I saw a gym bag in here.
You weren't sure whose was it was.
No, because I know it was a girl.
How do you know I didn't get it?
Like, you took a stranger. You're gonna... Daddy, what?
Surprised?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently everyone knew, and I didn't.
Even I knew. My name is
It was my daughter.
Yeah.
My 10-year-old. You didn't tell me.
Because I don't know it.
So how did you feel when he said, can I ask you a question?
I don't know, I got scared. And that's when I started back up, and he's like, no. Oh my God, I couldn't even say yes. I was just like...
I was actually, we were standing up there waiting. I had been talking to one of the ladies on the right, and she was like very nervous. I was like, oh, I gotta pass out.
And so how did you feel when she said yes?
No, it's I just wanted to be special, so I was happy she said yes. Alright, here we go to surprise Brandy.
Does she know?
Surprised her? I know she cried.
Sister love.
Surprise! Gotcha.
What are you doing?
Oh, there you go.
What are you doing, bud?
There you go.
Hey, bud.
Been a long time, huh? Been a long time. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time, bud, huh? Yeah. Yeah, bud.
Livy, who's coming down the stairs?
Wait, come here, Angel. Who's that?
You get that? Go get him! No, not you! Not you! Not your daddy. Go get him! Your daddy will get him! He's coming. Let me wait and see. Go say hi to Daddy, Jimmy. Go see Daddy.
U.S. Navy Commander Steve Murdoch has been deployed for the last year in South Africa and decided to surprise his son Riley during his Michigan high school graduation ceremony.
Just following you. I'm so proud of you, buddy. I was just basically staring straight forward at the guy who's giving out diplomas, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? Oh my God.
The touching moment was Steve's idea, and WDIV was there behind the scenes before the big moment.
Pretty excited, a little nervous. It's hard peeking through the curtain there and seeing him sing and hearing his voice and stuff like that. It's pretty awesome.
The Navy dad emailed the Romeo High School principal beforehand to set it all up, and only 2 people knew about the surprise leading up to the day. We're sure traveling 30 hours for that surprise was worth it, and it's a moment that Riley and his dad will never forget. Don't forget to watch Inside Edition.
We'd also like to recognize the person who came the farthest to be with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, will you help me welcome Navy Seabee Culinary Specialist First Class, Steve Kioski. Steve is returning from Iraq after 10 months of active duty. Come on, Steve. There he is.
Hi, Steve.
And he's here tonight to join his wife for dinner, Sandra Kioski, TGM Haynes Mall Boulevard.
It's okay.
Wow, that was big.
They'll help you back down here. There you go, Kelly. Now that's what I call a family reunion.
This dude CJ emotional right now. Come on, this way. Come on.
Yeah!
How you feel? How you feel? How you feel?
Oh man.